Asnatan lai kaya maya zangar. Psalms 57 verses 9 to 11. I will praise you, O Lord, among the people. I will sing to you among the nations. For your mercy reaches unto the heavens, and your truth unto the clouds. Be exalted, O God, above the heavens. Let your glory be above all the earth. Ni sarsindi. Munutang titimima sarshilva kibursungre. Na kalamtsi nay mangga tashungma tsunung na tsinangasangar. Alima chungano waratu loki tungar unuki kalami lungchumar nama kalam ditar saka. Na timim nung nakapunong unuk aja kalami lir ramaditang na tsinangasangar. Tanay ba sunung shiyunukisa na tinang sinsabang shitakta sibalir pa. Na ipanok takam panok shisatsa panok simbad na amsyang mano da sars tumar sa kanay kutang mga yamachitang sa. Amen.
Oh Yesus Krista demian salam abner. Ipamong kada chuang unong sangam tinang asangar. Tana anukuya HIV AIDS and substance abuse sandi alinong ipa topic ningi nita sakay ilim satat na. Asunagi titirang ang asitanga liba asir matita liba school colleges asir seminar pala nong ang asaka aro saka reminder kama niya sunod tat sakay ilim satat na.
The topic is HIV, AIDS, and substance abuse. Let us first understand the meaning of HIV and AIDS. HIV severely damages the immune system and causes AIDS, a condition that defeats the body's ability to protect itself against diseases. HIV attacks the immune system soldier, that is the CD4 cells. When immune system loses too many CD4 cells, it becomes difficulties to fight off infection and it develops serious OIS like TB, pneumonia, etc. It is transmitted by contact with the blood or other body fluids of an infected person. This can occur during unprotected sex or through sharing injection drug use equipments. Untreated infected women can pass HIV to their infant during pregnancy, delivery, and breastfeeding. HIV is not transmitted by hugging, contact with sweat, tears, urine or feces, bathing or swimming in the same bowl, sharing cooking utensils, cups, toilet sets, eating telephones or towels, and eating food prepared by an infected person. The signs and symptoms of HIV/AIDS are weight loss, frequent fever and sweating, persistent skin rashes and flaky skin, vision loss, vomiting, etc. Reasons of the outbreak of HIV/AIDS are migrations, influence of modern media, modern lifestyles, increased premarital and extramarital affairs, alcohol consumptions, lack of sex education, fear of stigma and discrimination. In India, Mizoram has the highest HIV/AIDS prevalence rate, followed by Manipur and Nagaland, so our state ranked third. Most of the HIV-positive people in our states are in the age group of 15 to 35 years. In the figure, according to Nagaland State AIDS Control Society, latest data relating to HIV, that is from April 2006 to August 2019, prevalence shows that Dimapur with 10,505 people living with HIV had the highest prevalence in the state, followed by Tuensang, Kohima, and Mokokchung. Now let us understand what is the meaning of substance abuse. It refers to the unfair use of psychoactive substance, including alcohol and illicit drugs. Psychoactive substance use can lead to dependency symptoms and cluster of behavioral, cognitive, and physiological phenomena that develops after repeated substance use and that typically includes a strong desire to take the drug, difficulties in controlling its use. Substance abuse can be directly or indirectly increase the risks of contracting HIV/AIDS. For instance, 10% or more of HIV calls annually can be attributed to injection of drugs. Sharing of needles to inject drugs can be very dangerous and it can be easily spread. The abuse of alcohol and other non-injection drugs is associated with an increased risk of HIV infection. People who are addicted to drugs or alcohol are often malnourished. Poor nutrition can be a serious problem of the people with HIV and it can make them sick faster. Substance abuse and HIV/AIDS are very complex diseases. The combination of this factor can increase risks of many dangerous infections. In order to properly manage them, each condition requires intensive treatments. Now, let us see some major causes of substance abuse among the Naga youths in Nagaland. Unemployment, poverty, frustration, etc. are also some of the main reasons for taking drugs and alcohol during youth, since we feel that it can ward off tensions and worries. Majority of the youths start taking drugs and alcohol simply for enjoyment, which is very dangerous. Drug addiction and alcoholism is gradually tearing down our state, Nagaland, especially our youth. The use of drugs and alcohol is not confined to male alone, but females as well. Lately, drug addictions and alcoholism take their tolls on the youth. What will we do in order to prevent HIV/AIDS and substance abuse? Avoid sharing needles, education, advertisement from different media or channels, avoid multiple partners. It can be taken by individuals to protect their own health and health of those in the community, or may be instituted by the government and community-based organization as public health policy. Media can play a very crucial role in discrimination information about AIDS to reduce stigma and discrimination in the society. Now, in conclusion, though AIDS is a disease which cannot be cured or eradicated from society, the only solution to AIDS lies to its prevention and awareness. We must have a regular and critical health checkup so that we don't fall prey to such deadly diseases. We must also encourage and educate others to do the same. With the widespread awareness about the disease, much fewer adults and children are dying of AIDS. The only way to fight the AIDS disease is through creating awareness. It can be said that although all the different agencies are working towards controlling of HIV/AIDS, pandemic and substance abuse have different ways of approaches, they are all working towards the same goal, that is to curb the further growth. Therefore, there is an urgent need for each and every member of the society to lift the deadly will, stigma and discrimination of the individual. Lastly, I want to sum up this topic with a Bible verse. 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13. No temptation has overtaken you that is not common to man. God is faithful,
and He will not let you be tempted beyond your ability. But with the temptation, He will also provide the way of escape, that you may be able to endure it. Galatians chapter 5, verse 1. It is for freedom that Christ has set us free. Stand firm, then, and do not let yourself be burdened again by a yoke of slavery.